Well, the Women 20 engagement group of the G20 summit is meant to discuss women empowerment and gender equality. After a series of discussions, the W20 group released their communique, a compilation of ideas to promote women-led development. To bring you more on this, WION correspondent Siddharth MP spoke to India's G20 emissary Sherpa Amitabh Kant. Listen in.
Joining us on WION World is one Mr. Amitabh Kant, India's G20 Sherpa or G20 emissary. Sir, kindly tell us about the importance of the Women 20 summit.
Women 20 is a very, very important engagement group because it lays the foundation of women-led development, of gender equality, of women empowerment, and all these are very critical priorities for G20 Presidency of India. And therefore, their action plan, their communique is very important. The Prime Minister has put women-led development as a very major priority for India's presidency, and we were looking for their inputs. And I'm really delighted that they have focused in a very, very progressive, very forward-looking manner. A recent study by World Economic Forum has said that it will take 132 years to bring parity between men and women. We don't have 132 years. We need to do it in a decade and a half. And this would require us to do a range of things, bridge the digital divide, technologically leapfrog, do grassroots leadership, provide better education, health, skilling, also put them into a position of leadership for climate change. All these are very critical issues, and I'm glad that many of these recommendations find a very constructive and positive recommendation in the Women 20 communique, which we'll take forward for the leaders' communique. So the communique is very critical and important because it's focusing on some of the key areas. And to my mind, for women to make a radical shift in a decade and a half, they have to be put into leadership position in all areas of governance. Secondly, I think it's important that the mindset of men changes. That's important. The mindset of men should be that if the 50% of the population is women, unless they are not in leadership position, it will not be able to change the world. And thirdly, I think the communique focuses very strongly on social sectors of health, education and nutrition. All these are critical.
When it comes to finally Women 20, the communique is out. What next? What is the next stage for this?
The next stage is for us to examine it, see what components of it we can take forward and what can be taken forward from here by the governments of each of the country. How much can be taken the leaders' communique? How much of it can be pushed by individual governments? Many other things.